The nanotechnology workshop was started to give students a real hands-on approach to using high-tech fabrication equipment.
Yeah, the quality instruction is pretty nice. It's pretty great actually. It's not really like any instruction I've had at school because it's a very small class size, and it's more of a discussion than instruction, and it's more of a hands-on experience than a lecture.
I was going through my email one day and I got this awesome email that said basically once in a lifetime opportunity for 25 bucks. And it was up at the Nano Fabrication Lab, which I had recently heard of, and right when I heard about it, I was like, this is exactly where I need to be, so I figured this was a good way to get my foot in the door.
A lot of medical devices depend upon sensors to measure certain conditions in the body or certain conditions during a medical procedure. And so what we're doing here is we're teaching them more about the sensors that are made, the nano-size and microscale sensors that you'll find in a lot of medical devices. So the participants here are going to learn all about advanced manufacturing environments, especially environments that use a clean room.
One of our outreach activities involves the development of curriculum support materials that help teachers in high school science classes and in community college courses and in existing college courses, help their students understand how things work in the micro and nano scale compared to the macro scale. It's a different world with different dominating physics, and we try to help students understand from an intuitive level why things work differently as a function of diminishing scale.
So it takes a whole lot of new skill and understanding to be able to operate and understand how to do manufacturing in that clean environment. So here at the University of Utah, the Utah Nanofab, they have an 18,000 square foot clean room with all of the advanced manufacturing equipment that we need.
We love the workshops like the one that we're doing here with Jim Smith teaching, the collaboration with Salt Lake Community College. There's a number of reasons. One is that we get fantastic students coming in from the Salt Lake Community College. They're very enthusiastic about what we're doing. They want to come work as technicians in our labs and use that as a hands-on experience while they go through their undergraduate curriculum.
Well, so far in this nanotechnology workshop, we've created somewhat of a finished product. We've gone from a basic aluminum covered wafer to a completed pressure sensor within a 4-hour deal. It was pretty amazing to me, and I've never been able to hold something that I've created in my hands before, and that was just really spectacular. The best way that I could put it is when my dad was my age, he saw computer programming and engineering as kind of the new world frontier, and I kind of view nanotechnology as my generation's new frontier. So I would absolutely love to dive right in and spend an entire career with this.
And so part of the skill set that they're learning is just how to work in that environment, how to use clean practices and good manufacturing practices in assembling these very high-tech devices.
I think it's pretty cool to get a certificate, but it's even more cool to learn about this, you know.
Well, you see, I didn't actually know I was going to receive a certificate at the end of it. I would love to be able to show other people that I have done this before. I have actually gone through all the processes and procedures, and I've actually created a micro pressure sensor or a micro heat sensor, and I think that would be excellent for potential employment in the future.
There are several industry partners that are here in the Valley who are interested in students who have workforce training. We partnered between Salt Lake Community College Medical's device program, between our nanotech and microscopy certificate program, and with the Utah Nanofab at the University of Utah to construct this workshop. And we've made it available to students both high school level and college students, also available to people who are in a workforce transition who may have lost their job and are thinking about going into the nanotechnology related field. They can come and take this short, intensive workshop and really get a good idea of what nanotechnology and microfabrication is about. And they also can gain practical skills that they can cite and talk about in a job interview process, which we hope will make them more attractive to our local employers as well as employers on a national scale.
I just want to say for anyone watching this, I think that the nanofabrication lab is probably the coolest place any chemical engineer, material scientist, even mechanical or civil engineer could end up, especially if they're going to school somewhere in Utah. So if you're planning on coming to school in Utah, you should definitely check this place out.